Hey everybody, Mr. Schultz here again. This video is going to be once you get into Music First, once you're able to log in with your credentials, and once you click on the this tab up here to change your password. I'm going to show you now how to access the assignments, what that looks like, and how to complete them. So again, once you log in, this is the sort of landing page it'll take you. You click on 6th grade band. Okay. And then right here is our first lesson, lesson 1. Okay. Once you click on lesson 1, you're going to click this green button here that says open in practice first. Okay. Now, as you can see, this looks just like one of the first exercises in the book that you're used to. Okay. So the first thing you're going to want to do is click on this drop-down menu here and change the instrument to your instrument. Okay. So just a reminder for saxophone players, you play alto saxophone. Do not click on tenor or baritone. Make sure you click on alto saxophones. Clarinets, do not click on bass clarinet. You are B flat clarinets. Okay. Percussion, you're going to click on mallet percussion. Okay. Few buttons over here on the left that you will need to know about. Some of them you do not need to mess with right now. You could kind of goof things up a little bit if you get too far into messing with them. Okay, so we have play. Okay, so if you hit play, you can hear what this sounds like. So obviously right now I have it set on flute. Okay, so you're hearing a flute play it. Okay. You could over here on tracks, you can click on tracks. So what you heard was the demo audio. Okay. If you want to hear what the backing track sounds like, the backing track is like the background music that's kind of loaded on. Hit play, it'll sound a little bit different here. So that's just some background music that they add just to make it more interesting to play so you're not playing by yourself. Okay. Now we'll get to record in just a second. Okay. Tempo. I have on here, most of our assignments will be set to 84 beats per minute. Okay, that's kind of a nice relaxed tempo. If you're not, if you feel like that's too fast, you can move this slider up and it will slow down the song. I wouldn't really mess with speeding it up too much. If you're looking for a challenge and you've got it down, you could increase it little bit by little bit, but I wouldn't mess with that one too much. Okay. Now under backing, where they have a little microphone here, okay, it's currently set to backing track and show cursor. I would leave those alone because that's what's going to be going on while you're recording your assignment for me. Okay, so leave those two where they are right now. So here's how you record your assignment. Let's say you're ready to go. I have a flute here that I'm going to play. So we're going to make sure that the drop-down menu is on flute. Okay. So I'm going to hit record, and it's going to give me 4 clicks at the tempo. And then it's going to count to 4. So you're actually going to get 8 beats that will go by before you play. So I'm going to hit record. I want you to watch and listen to what happens. And I'm actually going to play flute with this here.
Ready, play.
Okay. Now, this is really important for you guys to notice here, okay? Now, I feel like I did a pretty good job there, and you can see that this computer gave me a score of 75%, which is not a great score. I would think I wouldn't want to submit that. However, this computer that automatically grades you really doesn't do a good job, okay? So I know it's really hard to ignore, but you have to ignore the grade that it gives you, okay? Because I will go in and I will listen to you and give you a higher grade than what it says, okay? So it's really important to ignore this. I cannot turn off this auto grading feature, okay? But as you can see, I played the piece well. I played it in time, and it still gave me a pretty poor score, okay? If you are not happy with your recording, okay, you can go down here and click retry, okay? And you can start the process all over again. However, if you're happy with it, you can hit this submit button, okay? Now, the other thing you can do is if you X out of that box, you can go back and listen. And this is really important, okay? You can go back and hit play.
1, 2, ready, play.
Okay, and you get the idea with that, okay? So if you're happy with the way you sound, that's awesome. You can hit submit to teacher, okay? If you're not happy, just hit record again, and you can do it as many times as you'd like, okay? Again, it's kind of hard to ignore that grade that gives you, but I would highly recommend to listen to yourself before you decide whether or not you want to submit that to the teacher, okay? So let's say I'm happy with it. I hit submit to teacher, okay? And then once that's submitted, once I grade that, okay, you'll click on the grades tab and you'll be able to see your score, okay? Now your grades will also be in Echo, okay? So it won't just be through Music First. All of your grades, all of your links, everything will kind of run through Echo, okay? This is just kind of an extension that we're using instead of a book or you trying to find music online. This is the main vehicle we'll use in band to get you guys assignments and get you guys feedback, okay? So when I grade you, you're not just going to get a letter, you're going to get or a letter name or a number. You're going to get some comments and feedback from me, okay? To me, for this, that is far more important than the number you get, okay? So we'll be pretty easygoing with the grades, but the feedback you get, the advice you get from the recordings is going to be a lot more important than the number you get, okay? Again, I'll see you guys on Google Meets in person here in a little bit. But hopefully this gives you some background, and as always, just let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, guys.